Hi everyone. I'm going to show you what I'm doing. So I've created this design, and this I did it on graph paper to make it easy for myself. But I'm going to need 2 copies of this, one to build the puzzle on, and a second copy to have pieces to draw on the glass. So I cut out, I used actually a paper plate because that fit inside my circle that I needed on the mirror. And I traced the plate, and then I cut out a piece of graph paper. And this paper is thicker than normal paper, some kind of craft paper. I don't know where I got it from. I've had it for a long time. It comes in big pieces. And then this purple is just, remember that copy paper you used to get when you were a kid? That's what that is. So now I'm just going to take a pencil, and I have more of this thick paper underneath. And I'm just gonna, oops, I hope I stayed on the line, I can't see. There we go. I'm just gonna trace the circle. Oh, I should have brought my straight edge back with me, but I did not bring my straight edge back with me. Oh crud, hold on just a second. Let me get a ruler. Okay, I'm back. And I made this smaller circle right here in here. Okay, now I gotta be able to not move it again. But I made this smaller circle. I traced it was a lot easier when I was tracing. I traced a applesauce jar. And I thought, oh, that's a perfect size. So I just went around the applesauce jar. So now you're going to trace every piece. Like so. And then I'm going to use a straight edge. Originally, I just had a ruler, but I left that downstairs, so I'll do this as quickly as I can. For my project, it doesn't really matter if I'm exactly perfect, because my husband won't care. You just have to make sure that you do trace every line so that both patterns match. And oops. Oh, don't move. You don't want to, move anything, or else your copy won't be correct. I hope I didn't move anything, because that would be really funny looking. And, oh, like I just did right then. Darn it. I screwed that up. Well, that's all right. We'll figure it out later. The real problem is going to be that I don't have my star in there. So I'm going to pick you up just for a second. And then you have the copy. Oh, there's where my finger was. So I will cut this out and then just trace them onto there. That's how I'll work it. So normally I would draw right on this paper, but I thought it would be easier to do it on this so I didn't have to measure. So then the cool thing is, I hope you guys can see, and you're going to number each piece as well. I should have done that before too, but you have to number each one. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, even these little ones on the side, I don't know if you can see it, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, because these will be separate, and then 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. So my thing is going to have 30 pieces in it. I'm going to number these ones as well. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13 will be down here. And on the line of 7 was 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, and 14. Then I'll have to number those after I cut these out. I'm going to hold this together, hopefully straight and true. And these are special scissors. They have 3, I don't know if you can tell, they have 3, there's a space. Because when you build this, it has to fit inside my 9-inch circle. So as you add foil to each piece and you add solder, it will grow. So these scissors take out a piece. They take out just a little bit, which makes it really difficult to cut with them, I have to tell you. Come on, get all the way down. Because this little piece gets stuck in there all the time. But you can see here where my fingers come through, you can see that there's a space now. And that space will allow for the foil and the solder. So that's pretty interesting. So then I'm just going to cut this apart. And then once these are cut apart, then I'll use the paper and trace the star in the middle. And then when I build this, when I cut the glass, then you number each piece of glass to the corresponding pattern corresponding pattern piece. And I'm going to use this thicker paper for the pattern piece. And then you put this, I'll put the circle original on my board downstairs. And as I cut each piece, you lay it out onto the board, and you'll see that process as it goes. But then you know if you're fitting properly or not. So this piece will go here. And I'm not going to do that tonight. I will cut these out today, and tomorrow or the next day, I'll actually start cutting the glass, and we'll see how that goes. So you don't need to watch me cut all of these out. But when you see me next, they will all be cut out, and this will be ready to go. And we'll start cutting glass next time. Bye.